Hi and welcome to the Three Cups Full blog. I'm Sharanya Naidu and I'm a life coach. At this blog we talk about how to live full of love, acceptance and respect, which are the three cups, and also how to follow our inner voice so that we can unfold the path of our soul before us. This is an alternative to following the voice of our mind, which has its own path, but which is often colored with fear and limitation. So this is the second video in my little mini series on New Year's resolutions. Today I wanted to talk about leaving room for the unknown. So when you think about 2018 and the year ahead, there'll be goals that you want to achieve. There'll be certain big pieces that you want to get in order. And they'll be apparent. They'll be kind of the places that are causing the most stress or the most pain in your life that you want sorted out and organized and completed. And then there'll also be places of joy that you want to explore, like let's go on a holiday here, or let's go and hang out with these people, like a different tribe. There'll also be things that will pull you from a place of joy, not just stress. But I encourage you to leave space for the unknown. Like, don't fill up the year in your mind of this is what I'm going to achieve and that's it. Allow the feminine to play as well. So the unknown, the unpredictable, the non-rational, the non-logical, like it doesn't make sense that it might happen. But just leave space for some magic, for some curiosity. So for example, in 2017, before the year started, so end of 2016, we had something awesome planned every month for the first 6 months. So in January, we went over to Perth to see our beautiful friends over there with their little baby. That was on Australia Day weekend. February is our birthday month that we do something amazing for a good few days because we're both born on the same day, funny enough. March, what was March? I think March we went to Tasmania for a conference. There was something cool plugged in every single month for the first 6 months. And so by the time June rolled over, July rolled over, we were thinking, wow, we've had an amazing year. It's been so good. It can't get better. It can't get any better. This is it. But then in August, end of August, we went to Costa Rica, which was probably the most magical experience of my entire life. And it was just a 7-night holiday. But we didn't know that was going to happen. That was magic. Like, we watched a documentary 2 weeks, and the next day we booked our flights, and 2 weeks later we were in Costa Rica. And it was just one of those flash decisions, so uncharacteristic of both of us. We're massive planners, we're savers. Just so happened we had the money and the time in our schedule and the means to go on this trip. But it was so out of the blue and it was magic. And then in December, right at the end of the year, we buy a house. It blows my mind to think that, you know, we thought we already had a good year by June. We had the most amazing year by June. It was filled with adventure and filled with friends and family, and it was so special. How do you top that? And so my mind couldn't do it. My mind was done. It was like, well, let's be grateful. This is all that this is as good as it's gonna get. And let's be happy. And so I think that let go and that space of just, it was just sitting on the shelf, the space of what could happen, because I was not thinking about it. I just thought, okay, let's just let the year pan out. We'll see what happens. We're so grateful and for the fullness that's already happened this year, that these two big players, this massive holiday and this home that we bought, had space to come into our lives. Like, we had space to receive it. We were open to the receiving. We weren't filled with ideas of what needed to happen in the next 6 months. So it's an interesting cat and mouse game. Like, how much do you plan and manage and sometimes micromanage, and how much do you leave to the universe, to your soul, to your imagination. You know, like if you leave 100% to your soul and your imagination, you might not get anything done. It's like there's no direction, there's no sense of purpose, there's no there's nothing calling at you, and that's kind of plays in if you're a waiter, so you're waiting for things to happen, then nothing might manifest. I think the key is to make as many decisions as you can with what you have and play them out. And wherever you make your decisions from, whether it's your mind through really informed intellectual decisions or whether it's from your inner voice, if you're able to access it, make decisions from there as much as you can. And play with it, like run, dive deep into life, go after your dreams, go after your achievements and your goals, and then just leave a little bowl. I think of it like this vessel, this beautiful blue luminescent bowl. That's the space I have inside my being for the unknown. And I have that there open and ready when I'm tuning into my inner voice, when I'm seeking an answer to something, because if I fill it up with my expectations and what I think the answer should be, then the answer's not going to come from within. I won't hear it. So whenever I ask a question, I have to have that vessel open, empty, ready, waiting to receive. And the inner voice will then fill it up with whatever words, with whatever message comes to me. It's there for that. And so I'm applying that intentionally now this year, 2018, in regards to my resolutions and my vision for what 2018 is going to be. There is this vessel now, which I hadn't done before. It's going to be intentional in 2018 to leave room for the unknown. I think I was doing it kind of just unconsciously, just leaving a bit of space for the unknown, because that's just my personality and that's the way I interact with my inner voice. But it's intentional now. It's like, it looks different. So 2018, my deepest intention is to go gently. That really excites me. To go gently, to tread lightly. And the image I got when I was walking through the spiral path that I explained in the last video was this gentle stream of water, just moving slowly, but moving. It wasn't stagnant. It was moving very gently, very slowly. And over time, and I had this vision of like the hundreds of years, thousands of years, gently carving its path in the rock around it that is seemingly dense and hard and immovable, and unchangeable. This water, through its just gentle pressure and consistency, allowed its path to be created. And that's what I feel when I hear the words go gently. It's just like, just breathe. Breathe through everything that you're doing. Breathe through life and keep moving, and just keep moving. And I know that when I follow that, the path will unfold and my goals of what I want to have and what I want to do will eventuate, will come to fruition. It will happen. Because the compass is spot on. The angle is right in terms of where I'm jumping from. And so having said that, with the intention of go gently, I love the idea of holding the space for a bit of the unknown, intentionally holding the space for the unknown. So I've got my ideas of what I want to have and what I want to do, and most importantly, what I want to be, who I want to be in 2018, and that's kind of filled in. But there is this large vessel, it's deeper, it's bigger, that's holding a space for, well, what don't I know that I want to do? What don't I realize yet that I can achieve? Let that be an empty space, some white space in your life to allow your mind to receive more messages from your soul and from the universe. Because what we can perceive with our mind is so limited, but what your soul can perceive for you is completely boundless. It's magical when you hand yourself over to that part of you. What can come to you it'll blow your mind every time. It'll surprise you, and that is the magic of living life with your soul in charge. It's not airy-fairy. It's not intangible. It's very real. It's very practical. It's very simple, and it's very doable in this modern lifestyle. It can be done, and it is being done by many people around. So that's all for today. I encourage you, when you're setting your intentions and your resolutions for the year, to just leave space for the unknown and to allow that to unfold for you, and be open to the magic that the universe has for you. I will see you all next video, and until then, share with me what your intentions are for the year. It's always exciting to hear what people are cooking up, and if you found the video helpful, and if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the blog at 3cupsfull.com.au, and share it with your friends if you found this message helpful. That's it for today. Bye for now.